Welcome to Think Smart with TMFG. I'm your host, Mike Connon. This is Carlo Cansino, Senior Financial Advisor with the McClelland Financial Group of Assante Capital Management. So how you doing, Carlo?
Feeling pretty good, Mike.
I just got back from a holiday. I got to do a family trip.
No, I know. You were down south and looking a little tan.
I got down south and I got to get away with the kids. Funny thing, last day of the trip, we went to Busch Gardens down in Florida.
Right.
And we went on roller coasters all day. I realized that as you get older, your stomach doesn't react as well to going on.
Yep. No, I can't take roller coasters any longer. I'm done for the day if I ride one. So I have to be very strategic.
I think I did a full 7 in the day. So
Wow.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
But on the last roller coaster, at the end of the day, I see my daughter is beside me and her cell phone flies out of the roller coaster and disappears.
That would be disastrous.
It would be disastrous for you or me.
Right.
It's life changing for
right.
a teenager.
For sure.
My daughter's 19, and immediately it was funny the panic that we go through. And the reliance on cell phones, you don't realize how important they actually are to ourselves. Not only to say they're not important for ourselves. It'd be pretty disastrous if I lost my cell phone, but I'm not in contact with people like the kids are today.
Well, I think it's different, right? For us, maybe we have a lot of our important information stored in our phone. But for teenagers, like my daughter, your daughter, that's their connection to all of their networks.
Yeah. First thing I had to do was download Snapchat onto my phone.
Yeah, onto your phone.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to Snapchat me now, I now have a Snapchat account. And this was done to make sure her friends knew she was still alive. Because she said, if she doesn't Snapchat for 30 minutes, everyone will assume she's dead.
Exactly.
So, yeah, so that's how things work nowadays. So we got that done. Other things interesting, when I started talking about Snapchat, it's obviously been around for a bunch of years, and I know that the kids have used it. It's funny seeing a business model. Do you know what Snapchat, have you heard what Snapchat just did?
No.
So it was always free.
Okay,
right?
yes.
So it was always free, and now they made it where all their last couple years of snaps always gets history of everything you did.
Yes.
So if you want your history to remain, you have to now pay for a paid version of it.
Yes.
So I guess all the kids are struggling now to see if they're going to pay or they're going to lose all their funny pictures of each other from the last couple of years.
No, you're right. I remember my daughter coming to me and telling me that I needed to give her money or do something for her because she needed to increase her storage or be able to have new outfits for her Bitmoji. Yeah, no, it's wild.
It's a genius marketing strategy,
absolutely.
Isn't it? I also got to realize the value of Apple Care.
Okay.
So we did have Apple Care on the phone. So when I got home, they actually do take care of things like losses, which is great. So you call up and you pay a deductible, obviously, and you have to go through that. But it makes, especially if for any parents with kids, say get the Apple Care coverage, it's 100% worth it in that situation. Also, a few other things I realized. As I said, I cheaped out because, as I usually do, I brought the kids to Busch Gardens rather than Disney. Which was good in one point because there's a lot of Busch Gardens is actually a pretty neat place. It's got a zoo and an amusement park all together. It was originally started by the Anheuser, the Busch family,
right?
And it's a nice park. But when you have something go wrong, like lose a cell phone, the quality of care isn't at Disney standards.
Understood.
There's that famous story about, I'm just going to hit a few of the points here, but a little girl, I think, lost a stuffed animal or something like that. And along the way, all the staff went together and put a stuffed animal together and all. They all had dressed up in different areas and signed it and had her back in her hotel by the time they went there. It was that raising the experience level to what it's one thing we've went to see a presentation on it, I think, Rob, myself, about 15 years ago. And we want to bring our own business up to that standard where you go above and beyond the call of duty. And unfortunately, when I see Busch Gardens, it's a great place and everything, but when something goes wrong, they're not above, and I'm still waiting for the phone call back about 3 or 4 days later.
Right. I have to imagine that the level of, with the costumes and the employees having to be in character the entire time. I'm assuming Busch Gardens isn't to the level that Disney is.
A little bit different.
Yeah.
The other thing that I found out, too, is, again, it takes a few days to get these phones.
Sure.
And I hope my daughter's friends don't listen to this, which I doubt they will be, just listening to their old man do this.
Right.
But kids can't drive without Waze.
Okay.
So you go through, and she had to go back to university, so she had to head to London.
Right.
And she was in a panic because I don't think she's ever driven a car without Waze in front of her to tell her where to go.
Right.
And no, they don't have an idea how to read maps, right? Even reading a map and describing all this stuff is very different. Everyone's used to your phone telling you when to turn.
Right.
So I get a call from someone's phone that she's in Oshawa. I go,
Oh.
you're heading to London. How do you end up in Oshawa? So again, we're going through that. It's that dependence that we have on the new technology. So, and not saying the kids aren't great now, because to be honest, every time I have something go wrong, I seem like an idiot, because I have to go to them to get my phone working, to get everything working, because I don't understand the technology to the level they do. But yeah, it's definitely there's definitely some skills that kids are not learning today.
For sure.
With cell phones, I mean, I don't travel a ton, but again, we do travel a bit.
Yep.
Do you ever use that app, Trip It?
I don't. I remember Rob used it religiously and tried to get us to use it for business travel, but I have not adopted it.
Well, it's been great because it puts everything together. It anytime you have plane tickets, hotel reservation, when you're getting events and things on a trip, it puts them all together, from rental cars, everything. It's a great thing. But again, the cell phone, even if you're not using that app, just all the applications to do everything on your trip, all are centered around your cell phone.
Right.
When you're traveling, it would be a disaster. Like, think of what would happen if you lose your cell phone. Your plane tickets are there, right? We don't print out tickets anymore.
Right.
Your hotel reservations, where you're staying. I don't even know where I'm staying anymore on a trip. I'm just on my phone.
Yeah,
I put that into the
right.
map, and it tells me where to go. So I'm complaining about my daughter. I'm just as bad as she
right,
is.
right.
Even events, games, when you're going to go see an event or a game, everything's sent through your cell phone. So that's been a crucial part of doing everything. Even rental cars, everything is all set up through your cell phone. It's funny how it's moved into the most important part of our life.
For sure. Well, and when you think about it, when you, it's about the convenience and having all of your information in one place. So again, we talk about it being a disaster if you lose it. That's like almost having a laptop wherever you go, but more convenient to carry around. It's definitely, it would feel you'd feel lost without having your phone. Whenever I leave an area, I'm always patting my pockets. Do I have my keys? Yes. Do I have my wallet? Yes. Do I have my phone? It's just one of those things that you need.
Yeah, it's funny. People always complain about the cost of cell phones and how they've gone up. Mm-hmm. I always look at this cheapest cost in my entire life. Like, if someone said you had to go without a cell phone, how much would you actually pay? Because you couldn't function nowadays without a cell phone. So, even though they're getting up around, I think, $1,500
absolutely.
or to $2,000 range, I got to say it's probably the most valuable piece of tool we have in life nowadays.
Right. Can't look at it as your communication device. It's actually the place that holds all of the information, gets you to where you need to be, organizes your life. What's that worth to you?
Yeah, and I guess the reality is you don't even need an expensive phone anymore.
Right.
You can, technology is nice and it moves ahead. It does all sorts of neat things, but even phones from 5 years ago function pretty well to do all the, let's say, ordinary tasks.
For sure. I'm on the opposite side. I'm an Android user, and my Android phones don't go over $1,500.
Well, that brings us to another end of Think Smart with TMFG. Thank you very much and have a great day.